Alright, good morning everybody. Figured I'd get this video started here in the backyard. It saves me a step when we get down to the truck and I set all the camera equipment up. We got a busy, hectic, and different kind of day today. We've got to start out with a load out to Sunbury, and then we will come back to Hazleton and grab a load out of Hazleton and take that to the Hazleton plant, and then we will drop that tanker after we empty out and grab a van and run a van shuttle down to Allentown and return, and then come back up, hook back up to the tanker, and then take that back to Hazleton, load and deliver that one in Hazleton plant again, and then that will be our day. So it's gonna be a busy day, and I gotta start a little early, and I gotta get fuel, and I'm going to a well that I haven't been to in a number of years, so I gotta try and remember the procedure once I get there, what I need to do to load. They're all a little bit different, so anyway, it should be an interesting day, some new routes, some new areas to see, and we'll take you along for the ride. Alright, and so our adventure begins. We are loaded and we are rolling. This is a different well location, as I have told you, and the road is really dry. I can see I'm kicking up a dust storm behind me, and I'm not even doing 10 miles an hour, but not much you can do about it until it rains, and it's supposed to rain. This is probably going to be the driest day for the next 5 or 6. I don't think they want nice weather again until next Tuesday. So we're going to get some rain, not necessarily a heavy rain, but we're going to get rain. And if I pause for a second, it's because I have my GPS speaking in my Bluetooth in my earpiece, telling me which way to go. Because we've got quite an overland route to do today. We've got to take 895 to 443, go through Orwigsburg and Schuylkill Haven, two kind of funky little towns that you got to do a bunch of turning in, especially Schuylkill Haven. Orwigsburg's got one tough turn that I'll show you. Schuylkill Haven has a few funky turns in it. So, but first of all, we got to get out here off this country lane and onto 895. Speed limit's 25. Don't know why I'm crawling so slow. I'm not gonna kick up dust now. It's a blacktop road. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day, and I had been to that well before, but it had been a long time, so I needed a refresher course from one of the other drivers that was there. But everything went well, I suppose. I guess it's gonna be cloudy the rest of the day. It started out sunny, but they're gonna get more and more overcast as the day goes on, and then even later on tonight, it might rain before our shift is done. So, a rainy pattern, but generally not a lot of rain because we're still listed as extreme drought. So, I don't know. We need a couple of good dousings to put a dent in the drought, and we're not really getting them. This is a pretty good little hill to pull off of. At least the sight lines are better than coming out of the other well. And there usually is not a lot of traffic on this road. I would say. Last time I was in here, I had to make a right. I had to make a right here, but today we're going to make a left. So we got to go through New Ringgold first, and then Orwigsburg, Schuylkill Haven, and so forth and so on, and it looks like we are good. Nothing coming. Like I said, there isn't a whole lot of traffic, but ooh. There's quite a lip there, and the truck hopped. Kind of like that Egg Harbor when I used to drive the Red Mac. I put it in, had to lock the axles in to get out of that little alley. I probably should have done that there too, but I didn't know. It was the first time I came up out of there, so if I ever do it again, I will probably lock the axles in before I make that turn. Then we won't hop like we just did. So, but anyway, we're moving, and we'll talk to you over there in Orwigsburg. All right, welcome to beautiful Orwigsburg, Pennsylvania. another 2/10 of a mile, we've got a tight right turn down here. And this turn is gonna, it's really tight. I haven't been here for a while, but it's tight. And it's gonna show whether I'm a seasoned veteran or whether I'm a rookie with this truck that doesn't have that great of a turning radius. We'll see how we do. I'm probably gonna have to cheat left a little bit here. Maybe cheat left a lot. Hopefully there isn't. No, there's a couple of them coming. Hopefully they don't want to turn this way because, well, one of them does. And they're not going to hold back. Yeah, they are. Okay. And we didn't even catch any curb. Well, I guess we're a seasoned professional. Now we've got a center island up here. This town's kind of messed up. It's very pretty, very picturesque, but it's tight for big trucks and tractor trailers. Try not to go this way if we don't have to, but this is like the most direct way to get over there to Sunbury from where we loaded at. So oh, this one's gonna back up. Hold up there a second. And now we gotta come off of this and not hit this white pickup truck here with our trailer. So we're gonna have to take it over the yellow line just a little bit. There we go. Got it. So only one turn here in Orwigsburg and tight quarters, but over at Schuylkill Haven there's a number of lefts and rights we gotta navigate to get through town and get back out into the countryside. And you got a digital speedometer there, or a speed limit sign. No, it just tells you your speed. I'm gonna do it 24 and the speed limit's 25. Alright, so here we are in Schuylkill Haven. Just turned off a 61 here on the 443, and we got to come up here. There's a stop sign. We got to make a right, and we cross some railroad tracks, and then we make a left on a divided street, and then we have to make another right. So just a series of rights and lefts coming in through this town here. So let's see how we do. I don't know if this is a three-way stop or if it's just a one-way stop. Stop except right turn. Well, if traffic's coming at us, we're gonna have to stop anyway. Nope, we can go. So this is downtown Schuylkill Haven right here. You see the old storefronts and stuff. Fun going through these little towns. You gotta cross these tracks here. Follow the signs for 443. Now it's telling me to go straight, but I'm using Google Maps and it doesn't know that I'm in a big truck. You can't go straight. You gotta go this way. But we won 443 anyway. Now it looks like another sign that says stop except right turn. But with a big truck, it don't work like it does with a car. But nothing's coming, so we really didn't have to stop. But you don't know until you actually do it. I don't know what way this Google Maps is trying to take me, but we are on 443 right now. And we're going to stay on 443 till we get to 125 over there in Ravine. Because we got to get ourselves to 81, and we get to 81, then we go up to the Tower City exit, and then we go down into Tower City and follow along like we had picked up our load out there in Tower City. I don't know why it wants me to make a right. No through trucks, but that's the way Google Maps wants me to go. All right. So we navigated Orwigsburg and Schuylkill Haven. Now it's pretty easy running the rest of the way out there. That's pretty country out this way. We're at 443 westbound. I guess we're coming up close to Pine Grove. Should be. But it's pretty country out here. We're still in Schuylkill County, but it's mostly farmland. We're not in the coal region anymore. This is, whoa, 2 roosters or chickens there. Oh boy. You wouldn't have been able to ask the question if I would have picked them off as to which one, why did it cross the road? They wouldn't have got a chance to cross the road. So luckily they turned around and went the other way. All right, so we're here unloading. Got here at 2:30 and we're about halfway done. Got checked in, hooked up, and we're unloading as we speak. Should take about another 10 minutes and then we'll be empty, and then we'll head on over to Hazelton, pick up that other load of water that we got to get before we get to the van trailers. Cloud deck getting thicker and heavier and grayer and darker, but other than that, it's still dry. A lot of rain up to the north along the New York State border, but looks like it's going to mostly stay up there. We may pick up some sprinkles or some showers, but other than that, we should stay mostly dry at least for a few more hours. We will see. So hopefully, don't feel like getting wet like we did the other night, but if we do, we do. It is what it is. But at any rate, we'll be rolling out of here shortly and heading on over to Hazelton. All right, so we're empty and we're rolling. We're going to go underneath this bridge up here, loop around, go across the Susquehanna River over to Shamokin Dam side, and then run up the other side of the river and bypass the city of Sunbury. It's a lot faster, maybe an extra mile, but a lot less time. And I don't know, every time I do video work, there's always some kind of glitch along the way. I had shot 2 clips, one coming out of Pine Grove and getting on the Interstate 81 and starting up the hill, and another one where I was coming out of Herndon. I wanted to show you my horse friend that I always used to look forward to seeing too when I ran this route before, that some of you longtime viewers and subscribers might remember. And all I got out of those 2 clips was 9 seconds worth of video. I don't know why, but they just didn't take. So there's always something. Every day there's some kind of glitch whenever I'm trying to shoot. I don't know if I said the magic word or what, but and I don't want to say it now because it'll end up happening again. But anyway, we're going across the Susquehanna River here, and it looks like there's a nice level of water in here. I don't know, from snowmelt up north or what, but when I came over this bridge in November, this river was damn near dry, and now there's a lot of water in it, even without the dam being inflated. So a good amount of water for what's still considered a drought. Basically, if you get on National Weather Service and look at their drought monitor, we're still in a moderate to severe drought, but the river looked pretty full. So yeah, if I would have stayed straight where I crossed the road to get over to this side, I would have run right through Sunbury, and there are like 3 traffic lights and a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, and then I'd have to hook a left and a couple more traffic lights till I got back over to US 11, which is the way we're going to take to get to Interstate 80. So this way's much faster. Because as it is, there's only 2 traffic lights, and a lot of times you can get them green. I don't know, I'm going to keep the camera on that long, but yeah, you can get them pretty much green, or 50-50 split, but definitely better time coming this way. Over on the other side of the river there is the city. But over here you can just roll. It's a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, nothing to stop you or slow you down, no pedestrians, and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, we're moving along, and I'll show you more along the way, maybe once we get up on Interstate 80. We don't get to do a lot of freeway running these days. It's mostly 2-lane state route running, so we're gonna get up there on the interstate and roll a little bit. So maybe I'll show you a little bit of that. But like I said, we gotta do Hazleton to Hazleton water, and then grab the vans and do the shuttle work, and they keep us busy the rest of the day, that's for sure. Alright, we're up here on 80. I was going to put this clip to music, but there was an oversized that was holding everything back. We finally got around, and now we're rolling again. It looks like there's some kind of other, I don't know if it's a boat hauler up there or another oversized up further, but it seems like he's moving along just a little bit better. Four-wheeler that's hot on my backside here, so we move over. I know we're going to have to pass Western Express up here, but I'll let this pickup truck go by me because he looks like he's in a real hurry. I kind of miss this interstate running. I mean, I got a great job. Pretty decent schedule, a little more variety than what I had when I pulled the 8,000 gallon tank, but I miss running the freeway like this and rolling off 200, 300, 400 miles of nice cruising through some nice scenic landscapes. We do a lot more 2-lane rural state route running than we do anything else right now. So now, Ego, are you going to stay over there or are you going to come back out? I guess he's going to stay there. Yeah, like I said, I was going to put this segment to a music clip to roll along with it, maybe triple speed it and show you a good section of the freeway, but we started out slow on here, so we'll just do a talking segment and move on from there and catch up to the rest of the night. We're coming up on the Buckhorn exit up here where the TA truck stop is. Those of you that drive are familiar with the area. I'm gonna take this over to 81 and then run south and climb the hill, and then once we get up the top of the hill, that's where our get-off ramp is to go back to the well where we're gonna load this one at. Haven't been there for a while either. They put a new control panel in there, so I'm gonna have to see if I can figure it out on my own, or if I'm gonna have to call somebody to give me a little tutorial on how it works. We'll see. I mean, they're all pretty much straightforward. Some of them are programmable. You program in the gallons you want, hit the start button, and when it gets to that program set point, then they shut off automatically for you. Others do not. Every one of ours is different. We got one that's fully manual, where you gotta manually open the valve and then watch for your target gallons, and then manually close the valve. And it's a lever valve, not a push button valve. So we got all styles and kinds of well controls to operate them and get our loads. But anyway, we're towing along. I forget what exit number 81 is. It might be 260. And I gotta look and find a yardstick here to see where we're at. 233, so about 30 miles till we get to our exit. Alright, I gotta kind of slow down and watch for this. We're coming up on the little road that we need to go to get to the well. It can sneak up on you if you're not paying attention, and moving along through here pretty good. And I haven't been here for a while, so I'm going to take her easy so I can actually see it and not blow by it. Should be coming up soon, just around this bend, if I remember right. Like I said, it's been a while. Yeah, right up here. Let's see if it's still as bumpy as it always was, or if they graded it out and smoothed it a little bit. Looks like the front bottom here is bumpy. Yeah. Don't want to be breaking any springs coming in or out of here. Well, up here it's a little better than it used to. Someone's here loading. Oh man, they're gonna make this a long day if I gotta wait everywhere to load. Oh boy. I was hoping I'd get in here and not have anybody in my way. Like I said, I waited a half hour on my first load, and now I got here and I'm gonna wait on this one. I don't know, maybe, hopefully he's almost done and gonna be leaving, so we'll see. There used to be a time when you could load 2 trucks here, one on that side of the building where he's at, and one on this side of the building that's facing us, but I don't think we can anymore. Doesn't look like it. Nobody's been on that pad in ages. It's all covered with stones. So maybe he's buttoning her up and getting out of here, hopefully. But I think he's just starting. Alright, so the other guy's gone and we're here loading up now. We're about halfway done. This one's a fast mover and it's got a state-of-the-art control panel in there. I'll show you in a second. We're pumping about 700 to 800 gallon a minute. Not sure the exact number, but this one's a fast mover. Like I said, this one's a fast mover. You can see that gallon per minute moving from 768 to 700 to 827. It fluctuates. I don't know what the average is, but you can see it's up there. All our other ones only loaded about 300 to 350 gallon per minute. So this one moves, and we're at 37, almost 3,800 gallon already, so we'll be out of here in no time. All right, so we're here at the plant unloading this second water load, and if you can see the passenger window is raining. It started raining while we were loading up there at the well, and so now we're getting wet, and it's cold. It's only 41 degrees. More like a winter day than a April day. But so I don't know how long it's going to rain. I thought it was going to stay north. It was one big blob up there along the northern tier, and it kind of spread out and turned into a line of showers that came down here south of I-80. So we're getting some rain. I don't know if it's going to rain all day or all the rest of today, or if it's just going to be a shower and stop. Who knows? We'll see. But once we're done here, we got to slide over one, drop this tank, and then go find our empty and get going down there to pick up the load to come back up here. Alright, rolling 81st Street here southbound, and a little more rain than what I thought we were going to get today. There's a pretty good steady moderate rain that we're getting now for about the last half hour to 45 minutes. I thought we'd get sprinkles or a light shower at best. Like I said, it was just a big blob of rain up over the northern tier, and it expanded, and actually what I read was that they were getting some pretty nasty thunderstorms down there by Harrisburg. I don't know how warm it was down there, and up here it's cold. It's only 40 degrees, so I did see one flash of lightning though when I was going to look for this van trailer, so I don't know, but it is cold up here. It's like 40 degrees colder than what it was on Monday. It was 82 degrees on Monday, and it's 41 now, 40 degrees now. So it is cold, especially with the rain. But anyway, we got this van, and it was really easy. Found it right quick and empty, so we're rolling down to Fogelsville with it. Hopefully it goes as quick and easy down there picking up the load as it did getting this empty. So I roll down 81st Street here for a few more miles, jump off, and then take 309 through Tamaqua and so forth and so on the route that you guys have seen a million times. So, alright, we'll talk to you later. Let you know how it goes. Alright, so hooked, pre-tripped, got our paperwork at the guardhouse, and now we're ready to go. We're rolling out the back entrance. This one went pretty good. Yesterday's was a little bit of a issue. our empty trailer up in Hazleton wasn't empty when I got there. So we had to wait and live unload the one we took up. So today went much, much better, other than the fact that I had to lower the trailer just a little bit to hook up to it. This one went really well, you know, one car coming. He's in the other lane, but we're not going to scare him by pulling out, so. I could pull out and get right into this lane without even encroaching on that one, but no doubt it would scare him. So we just waited. But we're gonna take this, I won't call it the scenic way out. Sometimes I think it's the easier way out than making the left here and winding around up above. There's a straight shot out to Route 100 and then right up Route 100 without all those turns. Certain times of day that way is a lot shorter and less time consuming, but at this time of day there won't be much traffic on 100. We'll be able to get right on out and right on up. Might have to wait at one traffic light, but other than that it's not a big deal at all. Like I said, this way just sometimes less of a hassle than winding around with all those twists and turns on that road to get out to 100. The rain stopped anyway. The sun popped out for a minute coming down, and I thought we were going to get a rainbow. And if we'd have got a decent rainbow, I'd have turned the camera on, but we got just the faintest hint of one, and then it went away within about 30 seconds. So, no rainbow video today. Now, I guess we'll have to wait here. It looks like we missed our chance at the green light. The arrow ain't even on. Usually the arrow's on when left turns are happening there, but there's no arrow. Interesting. I guess we'll wait our turn. Two stragglers down the line there. We're heavy, so oh, this guy's gonna go and slow him down. All right, we got one straggler, the other one making a right turn. All right, so we're on our way northbound back up to Hazleton. All right, as promised, the city lights of Tamaqua. Well, it ain't a city, it's a borough, but in a small borough at that. About 7,000 people live in Tamaqua, but definitely not city lights like you would get in Philly or New York or anywhere like that. But still a little bit of light and a little bit of traffic. Somebody up here must have been slow holding a bunch of four-wheelers up. This time of night, shouldn't have this many people backed up at a traffic light. Not that much traffic in this town. Be surprised, maybe we won't even get this light green. Look, everybody's just crawling here. There's one thing about Tamaqua is traffic doesn't move very fast. I mean, we're doing 12 miles an hour. Now we're moving it a little bit. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe we'd get this light red before we got up to it. Boy, gas is going up again, $3.20 a gallon. That place was $2.89 or something like that just like 3 weeks ago. That Pereira's over there. So I don't know what's going on with gas prices again. $3.29 at the Valero there. Starting to creep back up again for some reason. And the excuse they'll make probably is, oh, we're converting over to the summer blend. And then the fall is, we're converting over to the winter blend. And there's always an excuse for raising gas prices. weird setup in town here, how you have to cut off on this 45-degree angle street to continue north on 309. A lot of traffic. A lot of traffic. It's 8:10 p.m. and there's just like a lot of traffic here. Come on, people. Let's go. Not like in Phoenix. Light turns green in Phoenix and it's like somebody waved a green flag at Indianapolis. Boy, they all take off and fly up to the next light. Here, people just lollygag around. Now, there's a big truck in front of a bobtail up here at the beginning of this line, and he's just crawling through town. Speed limit's 25. We're doing 18. I don't know, he's just a slow mover, I guess. So anyway, I wanted to test this camera out in just city light situation, and it actually looks like it's doing a pretty good job. I know the shutter, the frame rate drops from 60 to 30 frames per minute to compensate for the lack of available light, but other than that, it's still a 4K video, so it should look good on the computer. We'll see. All right. No microphone here. We're just gonna drop this in 1/16, give you a little view of it. See the lines too good on the pavement. the building. It's hard to feather a automatic. But we did it. Alright, it's 9:30 and we got the van dropped, got back under the tank, and we're over here loading up this last one of the night. I don't know, I guess we're going to get home about 11 o'clock tonight. So all in all, considering what all we had to do and the miles we had to put on, we didn't do too bad today. So 11 o'clock is not a bad time to get home. So we got this one to load, and we got to dump it over there at the Hazleton plant, and then deadhead home, and that'll be our night.